Never let it be said that tulips are boring. No way. Tulips are just fun to have around. I mean, who wouldn't want a flaming parrot or a Rembrandt in their garden? This describes how they look like fires, hence flaming, and with Rembrandt, these tulips look like the ones you used to get in the old Dutch master painting. You can get them in a variety of colours, so look them up in the catalogues. And now from the ridiculous to the sublime. These are single coloured, early flowering tulips, and they're quite strong. They'll take the wind and they'll take whatever rain is thrown at them. This is Candy Prince, and the pink does gather a little bit more colour as the plant ages. Yellow Prince complements it, and as you see, it's this nice, strong, straight colour. And there's now Purple Prince. There are other colours in the range, but they all have the name Prince attached to them. You can grow daffodils in multiple layers. You can also grow tulips into multiple layers. And here we've managed to squeeze 30 plants in 3 layers, 10 bulbs to each layer of tulips. What we have here is Colour Cardinal, which is this plum colour when it's in bud, and when it opens, the flowers are the most amazing scarlet, cardinal red colour, and they're surrounded by grand perfection, and the creaminess will be turned to white as the plant begins to sort of age, and last to turn up at the Annie Schilder, which is a beautiful colour. But the 3 are all Triumph tulips, so they all have roughly the same growing conditions. I grow all my tulips in pots. You can see them here, and my daffodil bulbs as well. And at the end of the season, I can either pass them on or plant them in the garden. This is Tulip Purissima, which is a beautiful white. It reminds me of a swan. Cedar looks like guards outside Buckingham Palace, and with this, it's just because you've got sugar icing on the edge of the petals there. But they say it's a wonderful thing. And we have now the Van Eyck strings, and this is Mystic Van Eyck. Comes in other colours, enormous heads. And this is one of my favourites, Princess Irene. Oh, really, I have no favourites, they're all favourites. Here's another one, Beautiful of Appledorn. Appledorn itself is red, but they're a good strain. And this is very similar. This is Apricot Fox, which is replacing Apricot Beauty as far as I'm concerned. And these are the fun ones. Tulip West Point. They're lily-flowered tulips. And here's with the bulb closed, and this is Ballerina, which I think is an absolutely stunning colour. And now we have a touch of the botanicals, and this is Red Riding Hood. As we move into the very low growing, you can just leave them in the ground and they multiply. And this is Tulip Tarda, which is star-like flowers. It gets about 150 millimeters, 6 inches high. And here we have Orphanidia Butalii, and this is a beautiful one this year. I've never grown it before. This is Baker Eye Lilac Wonder, and I recommend these two because they're perfectly tough. They just need perfect drainage, regrowing conditions. And these are one of my favourites. They seem to follow you around the garden and call out to you. And the flowers change colour, all according to the weather conditions. You can see them. Here's a sort of foxy colour. And there they are together. But you need to think about bulbs for the autumn early in the season. It's now May, and we'll be looking forward to planting them in November, which is a long time to go. But get the catalogues in, look through the website, see what's on offer. And what next in the garden? Well, as we move it further and further into May, it's allium time, ornamental onions. I think they're absolutely amazing. Diolch, and thank you for watching. Goodbye for now, but if you would like to see any more, please hit the subscribe and like buttons.